Today's oceans are vast, mysterious, and full of life. But millions of years ago, these waters held creatures far more fearsome than any we know today. Before the dinosaurs ruled the land, the seas were already the domain of monstrous marine reptiles that dominated the marine ecosystem with sheer size and ferocity. Long before the advent of the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, creatures like the mosasaurs reigned supreme under the waves. Growing up to 50 feet in length, this formidable predator had powerful jaws lined with sharp teeth, ready to clamp down on anything that crossed its path. Picture a gigantic lizard slicing through the ocean with ease, its presence alone enough to strike terror into its prey. Not to be outdone, the plesiosaurs, with its elegantly elongated neck and 4 powerful flippers, was capable of graceful movement through the water. This marine reptile's unique anatomy allowed it to glide seamlessly while hunting, its piercing eyes scanning for fish and other small sea creatures. Imagine the oceanic ballet as these elegant yet deadly creatures pursued their meals. Furthermore, the Leopleurodon, the apex predator of its time, commanded the respect of all marine life. With its massive body and deadly teeth, it could take down prey almost effortlessly. A skull spanning over 5 feet, coupled with an immense muscular frame, offered a fearsome visage. Picture this colossal predator lurking in the deep, effortlessly blending into the abyss until it launched a powerful ambush on its unsuspecting prey. While the ichthyosaurs may not have been as fearsome, it held its own with stunning adaptations, resembling modern-day dolphins mixed with formidable features of terrestrial reptiles. It was expertly designed for speed and agility. Envision a swift, streamlined body darting through the waters, evading predators and catching fish with pinpoint accuracy. These monstrous marine reptiles ruled their underwater kingdoms with an iron grip, creating a prehistoric sea teeming with danger and intrigue. Often depicted as solitary hunters or occasional scavengers, these mighty creatures ensured that the seas remained a domain of epic struggles and life-and-death encounters. As we stand on modern shorelines gazing at the endless expanse, it is fascinating to recall a time when marine reptiles ruled below the surface. Their legacy lives on not just in fossils and findings, but in the awe and curiosity they continue to inspire. The story of these ancient sea rulers is more than just a tale of survival. It is a testament to the incredible adaptations and power of life in Earth's primordial oceans. To understand the rise of these marine reptiles, we must go back over 250 million years, to an era long before dinosaurs ever set foot on Earth. This period, known as the Triassic, marked the beginning of a fascinating journey through the seas for these ancient creatures. The world was a vastly different place, with continents fused together as a single landmass named Pangaea. Oceanic realms teemed with primitive life forms, setting the stage for an evolutionary marvel. During this era, the seas witnessed the emergence of a group of marine reptiles known as ichthyosaurs. These creatures bore an uncanny resemblance to modern dolphins, with streamlined bodies and powerful tails designed for swift swimming. Think of them as the pioneers of underwater exploration, adapting impressively to their aquatic environments. Their evolution was a response to the changing marine ecosystem, bringing about new predatory tactics and swimming techniques that would shape their dominance for millions of years. Alongside ichthyosaurs, another group of marine reptiles began to assert their presence in the ancient oceans: the plesiosaurs. Unlike their ichthyosaur cousins, plesiosaurs had elongated necks and robust bodies. Imagine a creature with an elegant serpentine neck gliding through the water, using its powerful flippers to navigate with grace. This unique adaptation allowed them to become formidable hunters, capable of striking at prey with precision. As the Triassic period progressed into the Jurassic, marine reptiles continued to diversify and thrive. The seas became a theater of competition and survival, with different species adapting unique traits to outmaneuver their rivals. The pliosaurs, a subgroup of plesiosaurs, evolved shorter necks and larger heads, making them well-suited for powerful ambush-style hunting. Picture these creatures lurking in the depths, waiting for the perfect moment to strike with their immense jaws. The Cretaceous period saw the zenith of marine reptile evolution. Mosasaurs, a new group of dominant predators, rose to prominence. These formidable creatures could grow up to 50 feet long and had double-hinged jaws, allowing them to devour large prey. Envision these leviathans ruling the seas with their sheer size and predatory prowess, striking fear into every marine inhabitant. Their dominance, however, was destined to be short-lived. The mass extinction event that brought an end to the age of dinosaurs also marked the downfall of marine reptiles. Volcanic activity, climate change, and asteroid impacts led to devastating consequences for these ancient sea dwellers. Despite their extinction, the legacy of marine reptiles endures in the fossils they left behind, providing us with a window into an era when the seas were ruled by these magnificent creatures. Imagine a world teeming with dramatic geological transformations, where the Earth's crust is in relentless motion. During the late Paleozoic era, roughly 358 to 251 million years ago, our planet was a hotbed of tectonic activity and natural upheaval. Massive, shallow seas blanketed extensive portions of the continents, while the shifting of tectonic plates constantly redefined the landscape. It was a time when Earth's surface was anything but stable, a dynamic period of creation and destruction. Gaze upon the ancient supercontinent Pangaea as it began its journey towards formation. This vast landmass, composed of nearly all Earth's continents merged into one, bore witness to the union and separation of territories. The collision of tectonic plates was a colossal force, giving rise to towering mountain ranges and profound oceanic trenches. Volcanic activity was rampant, with fiery eruptions punctuating the horizon and spilling molten rock across the nascent landscape. Beneath these shallow seas, marine life flourished in abundance. Gigantic coral reefs sprawled across the seafloor, vibrant with ancient forms of life. From brachiopods and bryozoans to early vertebrates, these waters were a cradle of biodiversity. However, this thriving aquatic world was also subject to the whims of geological disturbances. Shallow seas would expand and recede with the shifting plates, trapping or exposing marine ecosystems to new threats and challenges. On land, the picture was equally dynamic. The swamps and forests of the Carboniferous period gave way to vast deserts during the Permian period. Ferns, horsetails, and massive seed ferns stretched toward the sky, feeding off the humid greenhouse conditions. These lush forests would eventually transform into future coal deposits, set by the immense pressure of time and Earth's shifting surface. Amidst this verdant expanse, early amphibians and reptiles adapted to life both in and out of water. But the volatility of the late Paleozoic was far from over. The extensive periods of glaciation left their mark, chilling the Earth's surface in cycles and impacting global climate patterns. Each advance and retreat of glaciers brought widespread environmental change, reshaping both marine and terrestrial habitats. These glaciations facilitated the evolution of new species and the extinction of others not suited to the colder climates. As the Paleozoic came to a close, Earth prepared for yet another transformation. The Permian-Triassic extinction event loomed on the horizon, set to decimate a significant portion of the planet's biodiversity. This cataclysmic event would pave the way for the eventual rise of the dinosaurs in the Mesozoic era. The late Paleozoic era, with its tectonic upheavals, shifting seas, and diverse life, was truly a testament to Earth's ever-changing face, a prelude to the cycles of life and death that would continue to shape the planet. During the late Paleozoic era, Earth was dramatically different from its present state. The supercontinent Pangaea was forming, bringing together land masses from around the globe. This convergence created massive mountain ranges and significantly altered global climates, as vast desert areas emerged in the continent's interior. Meanwhile, tectonic activities under the Earth's surface continually reshaped the supercontinent's landscape, setting the stage for an environment ripe for evolutionary leaps. In the oceans, life was undergoing extraordinary evolutionary changes. Marine environments teemed with diverse organisms including brachiopods, crinoids, and ammonoids. Coral reefs flourished, creating underwater cities bustling with activity and color. Trilobites, which had dominated the seas for millions of years, were declining, making way for new species to thrive. Fish began to diversify, giving rise to early forms of sharks and bony fish, showcasing the remarkable adaptability of marine life. As the seas evolved, so did the amphibians and early reptiles on land. Swampy regions along the coastlines became the nursery of terrestrial life's future. Amphibians, having already made the critical leap from water to land, began evolving into an array of forms, some of which resembled modern crocodiles. These creatures were not only exploring new ecological niches, but also occupying various levels of the food chain, making them pivotal in the era's ecosystem dynamics. The air above these evolving landscapes was also changing. Dense fern forests began to give way to the early ancestors of modern trees, such as conifers and cycads. This shift in vegetation contributed to the changing climates and oxygen levels, thereby influencing the course of animal evolution. The dense forests provided shelter and new habitats for a variety of insect life, which in turn impacted the dietary patterns of land animals. Additionally, the lush greenery and swampy environments played a crucial role in the formation of vast coal deposits that we find today. However, the late Paleozoic era was not without its tribulations. Towards the end of this period, Earth faced one of its most severe mass extinction events. Climate change, volcanic eruptions, and changes in sea levels converged to create a challenging environment for many species. Despite this upheaval, the stage was set for the rise of new life forms. This mass extinction would pave the way for the Mesozoic era, known for the emergence and dominance of the dinosaurs, continuing the planet's incredible and relentless march of evolution. The journey of life from water to land and back to the oceans is a captivating tale of adaptation and evolution. Our story begins in the ancient seas, teeming with fish of all shapes and sizes, gliding through vibrant coral reefs alongside a myriad of invertebrates. These early marine ecosystems were the cradles of life, where countless species thrived, each uniquely suited to its underwater niche. As time progressed, fish began to dominate these watery realms, showcasing an incredible array of forms and functions. Bold colors and intricate patterns adorned their scaly bodies, while some grew armored plates for protection. Amidst this bustling marine life, some adventurous species began venturing closer to the shore, exploring the unfamiliar interface between water and land. These pioneering creatures, the first amphibians, mark a significant evolutionary leap. Imagine them cautiously navigating the muddy banks and shallow waters, their fin-like limbs slowly morphing into rudimentary legs capable of supporting their weight. Over generations, these amphibians became more adept at traversing both water and land, their lungs developing to draw oxygen from the air. Yet the call of the deep seas was strong, and some of these early land explorers heeded that call. Driven by changing climates and the endless search for food, they began to return to the marine environment. In the vast oceans, these amphibians underwent remarkable transformations, evolving into the first marine reptiles. Streamlined bodies and powerful tails enabled them to navigate through the water with grace and agility. The emergence of these marine reptiles signaled a new era in the evolution of life. They diversified into a plethora of forms, each uniquely adapted to a variety of ecological niches. Some resembled sleek dolphin-like predators, slicing through the water with speed and precision. Others developed massive, tooth-lined jaws to capture unsuspecting prey. Throughout millions of years, marine reptiles flourished and became dominant predators in the oceanic realms, players in an underwater dance of life and death. They contributed to the immense biodiversity that defined prehistoric seas. These powerful creatures demonstrate the relentless drive of evolution, adapting to the ever-changing world around them. The legacy of these first marine reptiles is etched into the fossil record, a testament to their remarkable journey. Their story underscores the dynamic interplay between aquatic and terrestrial environments, a story of resilience and the relentless pursuit of survival. By showcasing these ancient creatures, we gain insight into the evolutionary processes that continue to shape the natural world around us. The seas were teeming with life, a vibrant and bustling underwater world filled with an incredible diversity of creatures. Fish of all shapes and sizes darted through the water, their scales shimmering like jewels in the sunlight that filtered through the surface. Invertebrates clung to rocks and swayed with the current, their soft bodies and myriad tentacles creating a mesmerizing dance in the deep. Among these ancient denizens roamed strange early amphibians, walking clumsily on the seabed, their presence heralding a new era of life on Earth. These amphibians were unique, pioneering creatures that had ventured from the safety of the water onto land, and now some were beginning to return to the oceans. Their return heralded a remarkable transformation, as they began to adapt once more to a life beneath the waves, taking on new forms and characteristics better suited to their marine environment. It was in these ancient seas that the first inklings of what would eventually become mighty marine reptiles began to develop, setting the stage for an epic evolutionary journey. As these amphibians gradually evolved, their bodies underwent dramatic changes. Limbs that once helped them navigate the muddy shores morphed into powerful flippers, ideal for propelling their now sleek forms through the water with grace and speed. Their lungs grew more efficient, allowing them to hold their breath for longer periods, and their senses became finely tuned to the challenges of the deep. This adaptation was a testament to the incredible resilience and resourcefulness of life on Earth. Over millennia, these early ocean dwellers transformed into formidable predators of the sea. Their bodies elongated, and their jaws filled with razor-sharp teeth capable of catching and holding onto slippery prey. They hunted with precision, ambushing schools of fish and outsmarting their competition. These creatures excelled in their underwater realm, becoming a dominant force in the marine ecosystems of their time. The sight of these marine reptiles must have been awe-inspiring, their immense forms gliding effortlessly through the blue depths. They represented the pinnacle of evolutionary adaptation, creatures perfectly molded by millions of years of change to thrive in their salty domains. Some grew to monumental sizes, while others developed remarkable speed and agility. Together, they formed a diverse group of predators and foragers that shaped the balance of life in the ancient seas. As time marched on, these once amphibious pioneers left an indelible mark on the history of life on Earth. Their descendants would come to epitomize the power and majesty of the world's oceans, snake-like mosasaurs and formidable ichthyosaurs among them. Each generation carried the legacy of their early ancestors, testament to evolution's endless creativity. It was through their story that the seas continued to teem with life, forever changing and adapting to the shifting currents of time. Dive into the mesmerizing world of the Triassic period, where a thriving ocean ecosystem teemed with life and wonder. Imagine a vibrant underwater landscape, dominated by massive coral reefs stretching as far as the eye can see. These colossal reefs, bursting with a kaleidoscope of colors and intricate structures, provide the stage for an extraordinary array of ancient creatures. As you weave through the coral labyrinth, you encounter schools of ancient fish darting elegantly among the reefs. Their sleek, shimmering bodies catch the light filtering down from the surface, creating a dazzling display. Each species adds its unique rhythm to the underwater symphony, from the agile coelacanths to the swift, predatory hybodont sharks. Their movements form a dynamic dance that has persisted for millions of years, evolving in alignment with nature's relentless pace. Above the coral reefs, the first true marine reptiles make their grand entrance. Powerful ichthyosaurs glide gracefully through the water, their streamlined forms a marvel of prehistoric evolution. These masters of the sea, resembling modern dolphins, navigate with precision and speed, hunting with hypnotic elegance. Nearby, majestic plesiosaurs move with a serene strength, their long necks and flippers propelling them as if in slow-motion ballet. These marine reptiles command the ocean depths, heralding an era of dominance and adaptation. Nestled among the reefs, ancient sponges and early forms of anemones sway with the currents, adding to the thriving biodiversity. In the crevices, trilobites scurry for shelter, their segmented bodies and jointed legs a testament to a lineage that spans eons. Mollusks with their ornate shells cling to the reef, showcasing nature's intricate craftsmanship. The seabed teems with life, from the burrowing brachiopods to the skittish crinoids, all contributing to the complexity of this ancient marine environment. As the light fades, the ecosystem transforms into a twilight spectacle. Bioluminescent organisms create an astonishing display, lighting up the darkened waters with an ethereal glow. Dinoflagellates sparkle like stars, while deep-sea creatures emit a ghostly radiance revealing the hidden worlds beneath the ocean's surface. This nightly light show not only mesmerizes but also depicts the delicate balance of life that existed millions of years ago. The Triassic Ocean, with its breathtaking landscapes and diverse inhabitants, offers a glimpse into a world both alien and familiar, where the dance of life continues incessantly. To visualize such an ecosystem through CGI brings the past to life, allowing us to appreciate the grandeur and complexity of our planet's deep history. By the dawn of the Triassic period, 250 million years ago, Earth was undergoing incredible transformations. Catastrophic events had extinguished nearly 90% of marine species, setting the stage for new life forms to claim dominion over the waters. Amidst the remains of the old world, a new breed of predators began to emerge, the first marine reptiles marking the inception of a fearless era in our planet's oceans. These ancient predators embarked on an evolutionary journey, adapting to the dynamic and often harsh sea environments. Among these early pioneers were the formidable ichthyosaurs, whose sleek fish-like bodies and powerful tails enabled rapid, agile movements through the water. Not to be outdone, the plesiosaurs claimed their stake with their distinctive long necks and paddle-like limbs, gliding gracefully yet menacingly in pursuit of their prey. The Triassic seas were battlegrounds of survival, driven by drastic climate changes and shifting ocean currents. The marine reptiles' existence was intertwined with evolving ecosystems, competing with cephalopods and early fish for dominance. Adapting to an ever-changing environment, they honed their hunting skills utilizing speed, stealth, and raw power, to maintain their position atop the food chain. The intricacies of their physical adaptations reveal a tale of resilience and mastery over marine habitats. Meticulous fossil records substantiate the diversity of these Triassic predators, each uniquely equipped for specific survival challenges. Confrontations among rival predators were as frequent as the hunt for sustenance. Ichthyosaurs, with their impeccable eyesight, could detect movement from vast distances, while plesiosaurs excelled in ambush tactics, surprising unsuspecting victims with swift, precise strikes. Beyond their predatory prowess, marine reptiles also exhibited social behaviors that contributed to their evolutionary success. Evidence suggests that these marine reptiles could have lived in pods, much like modern dolphins, communicating and coordinating movements to bolster hunting efficiency and protection against threats. Such cooperative strategies likely amplified their survival advantage, allowing them to thrive and diversify amid the chaotic Triassic landscapes. The mark of marine reptiles was not confined to their own time. It paved the way for future oceanic dominance by reptiles in the Mesozoic era. Their legacy in the evolutionary chronicle emphasized not only the adaptability of species in the face of extinction, but also the perpetual dance between survival and innovation. As the era progressed, these marine titans set a template for life's resilience in the oceans. Today, studying these ancient marine reptiles provides essential insights into the past's ecological dynamics and the ongoing adaptability of life. Their existence, etched in stone, reminds us of the ever-changing nature of our planet and the relentless march of evolution. The Triassic marine reptiles were harbingers of a new age, triumphantly ruling the oceans and leaving an indelible mark on the history of life on Earth. In an era millions of years before humans walked the Earth, the ancient seas were the dominion of spectacular creatures. Among them, the Nothosaurus stood out, a sleek, lizard-like marine reptile gliding effortlessly through the primordial waters. Envision the sunlight filtering through the ocean's surface, casting a golden hue on the intricate play of sea plants and corals. While the Nothosaurus stealthily maneuvers through this underwater tapestry, its streamlined body built for hunting and exploration. The Nothosaurus, with its elongated snout and sharp teeth, was an apex predator of its time. It thrived in the warm, shallow waters where its agility provided an edge over its prey. Schools of fish, unaware of the lurking danger, became easy targets for this marine reptile. As the Nothosaurus approached silently, every muscle in its body coiled, ready to spring. In a swift, precise motion, it darted forward, capturing its meal in a powerful snap. An astonishing sight, a testament to the reptile's hunting prowess. Despite its fierce demeanor, the Nothosaurus was also a creature of grace. Its limbs, adorned with partial webbing, enabled it to navigate the waters with minimal effort, allowing for extended forays into the open seas. Occasionally, these reptiles could be observed surfacing to breathe, the sun reflecting off their slick reptilian scales as they broke the surface tension before plunging back into the depths. The rhythm of their movement painted a serene yet potent image of life in the ancient oceans. Mating and social behaviors of the Nothosaurs add another layer of fascination to their story. These reptiles often congregated during mating seasons, their calls echoing through the waters as they sought out partners. Observing a pair of Nothosaurs in a synchronized swim, possibly a form of courtship, suggests a complexity to their interactions previously unknown. Their nests, typically found on secluded shores, were safeguarded meticulously, with the females often seen basking in the sun, guarding their precious eggs. The fossils of Nothosaurs discovered today tell a tale not just of survival but of dominance and elegance. The skeletal remains, often found in impeccable condition, provide crucial insights into their biology and behaviors. From these remnants, we learn about their streamlined bodies, the density of their bones suggesting a life spent mostly in water. Piecing these clues together allows scientists to reconstruct their lives, presenting a vivid image of a world where Nothosaurs ruled the marine landscapes. Thus, through imagination paired with scientific discovery, we glimpse an ancient world beneath the waves. The rise of Nothosaurs remains a breathtaking chapter in Earth's history, their legacy living on through the stones and fossils that whisper tales of a time when reptiles reigned supreme in the vast, unexplored oceans. Nothosaurs were among the earliest marine reptiles to establish dominion over the Triassic seas. With their elongated serpentine bodies designed for graceful movement through water, these creatures were marvels of evolutionary adaptation. Their flexible spines allowed them to weave effortlessly through the underwater landscape, while powerful, appearance alone evoked a predator built to thrive in this ancient aquatic world and agility. Their sharp, needle-like teeth were designed for a singular purpose: ensnaring slippery prey. Nothosaurs were primarily piscivores, feasting on the abundant fish that populated their shallow coastal hunting grounds. They possessed elongated jaws, which they would snap shut with lightning speed, ensuring that escape for any unsuspecting fish was nearly impossible. Nature utilized their formidable dental array, not only for hunting but also provided a rich, varied ecosystem where nothosaurs thrived. The warm, shallow seas teemed with life, creating a paradise for these apex predators. Their habitats, often characterized by coastal shallows and lagoon-like environments, gave them ample opportunities to hunt and reproduce. Coral reefs and mangrove-like plant life provided both food and shelter, further supporting a diverse and vibrant symbiotic relationships they formed with other marine life. Despite their dominance, the life of the thriving Triassic ecosystems. They had to compete with other formidable marine reptiles and avoid predation from larger creatures such as the early ichthyosaurs. Their large, forward-facing eyes gave them excellent vision, crucial for detecting subtle movements of prey and predators. Their sensory adaptations allowed them not only to be proficient hunters, but also to navigate the complex underwater terrain effectively. Nothosaurs played a vital role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystem. Their hunting activities kept fish populations in check, preventing overpopulation and ensuring healthy, sustainable aquatic communities. These reptiles showcased the adaptive brilliance of evolutionary processes, embodying traits that allowed them to dominate their watery realm. The intricate dance of predator and prey, survival and extinction, played out daily. The legacy of Nothosaurs provides profound insights into the evolutionary history of marine reptiles. Their existence and behavior offer a window into the early Mesozoic marine ecosystems, highlighting the interconnectedness of life. By studying these ancient march of evolution, scientists uncover patterns and secrets that inform our understanding of life's resilience and adaptability. Nothosaurs remind us of an epoch where marine reptiles ruled, paving the way for future generations of aquatic titans. In the vast expanse of prehistoric oceans, the marine reptiles known as plesiosaurs began their incredible journey during the late Triassic period. The deep, mysterious waters teemed with these early forms, their bodies sleek and elongated, an adaptation perfectly suited for a life of swimming and hunting. These ancient sailors of the sea were part of an extraordinary evolutionary process, their forms constantly fine-tuning to the changing conditions of their underwater world. The earliest forms of plesiosaurs were a curious sight. Contrary to the iconic long-necked image we often associate with them, these pioneers started with relatively shorter necks and more robust bodies. Their powerful paddle-like limbs were the primary tools for navigating the waters, evolving from land-dwelling ancestors who took the plunge into marine environments in search of abundant food sources. These early swimmers, known as pistosaurs and nothosaurs, exhibit a primitive architecture that set the stage for the plesiosaurs' evolutionary journey. As epochs passed, the plesiosaurs underwent fascinating changes. Their limbs evolved into more efficient flippers, enabling them to glide gracefully through the water with minimal effort. Their bodies elongated, reducing drag and allowing for swifter movement in their aquatic habitats. A mosaic of features from other marine reptiles of the time, such as the ichthyosaurs, influenced their development, demonstrating nature's trial and error approach to creating the ultimate marine predator. The evolution of plesiosaurs was driven by numerous factors, including predation pressures and the abundance of prey in their environment. The bountiful seas were home to diverse fish populations, cephalopods, and smaller marine reptiles, providing a copious food supply that the evolving plesiosaurs could exploit. As their hunting techniques and physical prowess improved, they solidified their place in the marine hierarchy, gradually overshadowing their predecessors and becoming formidable predators. Communication and sensory adaptations also played a role in the plesiosaurs' success. With keen senses of smell and vision, they could detect prey from great distances, stalking their targets with a mix of stealth and speed. Their evolutionary path involved not just physical transformations, but also behavioral adjustments that ensured their survival and dominance. The ability to dive deeper and stay submerged longer than other marine reptiles gave them a distinct advantage in the competitive and often dangerous oceans of the late Triassic. In summary, the evolution of early plesiosaurs from their primitive forerunners represented a blend of anatomical innovations and adaptations to their marine environment. Each trait, honed over millions of years, contributed to their status as one of the most successful groups of marine reptiles in prehistoric times. Their story, etched in the fossil record, offers a glimpse into the wondrous and dynamic history of life on Earth, highlighting the interplay between environment, competition, and evolution. Over millions of years, the ocean has become an arena for survival, where the fittest thrive. Among the myriad of life forms that emerged, some stood out as apex predators, formidable and majestic. One such group was the plesiosaurs, which evolved to dominate marine ecosystems. Their evolution marked a significant shift in the dynamics of the underwater world, turning the seas into a battleground of size, strength, and cunning. The first plesiosaurs were a remarkable product of natural selection. Their bodies, adapted to the fluid expanse of the ocean, featured long, flexible necks and robust paddle-like flippers. These adaptations didn't just aid in their survival. They turned plesiosaurs into efficient hunters. Their elongated necks were perfect for agile, swift movements, allowing them to strike at prey with precision. The powerful flippers, on the other hand, enabled them to glide effortlessly through water, executing sharp turns and rapid accelerations that left little chance for their prey to escape. The rise of plesiosaurs heralded the evolution of a new class of marine giants. These creatures were not just predators, they were the rulers of their domain. Their hunting prowess extended beyond mere physical ability. It was about strategy and technique. With keen eyesight and an acute sense of their surroundings, plesiosaurs could detect the slightest movement in the water. They used their environment to their advantage, blending into the shadows or ambushing from behind coral reefs, making them nearly invisible to their unsuspecting prey. The competition in the seas intensified as other species, too, adapted to the predatory threats. Smaller marine animals developed new defensive strategies, from schooling together to confuse larger predators to evolving tougher, more resilient exoskeletons. This constant game of cat and mouse drove the evolutionary arms race, leading to increasingly sophisticated adaptations. Plesiosaurs themselves needed to continually refine their skills and adapt to the changing oceanic ecosystem, ensuring their dominance was never unchallenged. The legacy of the plesiosaurs is etched into the annals of marine history. Their evolution, characterized by their distinct anatomical features and honed hunting strategies, underscores the relentless pace at which nature crafts its most awe-inspiring creatures. They were not merely products of their time, but iconic examples of evolutionary success, portraying the delicate balance between predator and prey. This balance is a testament to the continuous dance of adaptation and survival that shapes life in our world's oceans. The story of the plesiosaurs is a reminder of the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of life on Earth. Their existence and eventual dominance in the marine world reflect the power of evolution to shape life in extraordinary ways. As we continue to uncover more about these ancient giants through fossil discoveries and scientific research, our understanding of the intricate web of life deepens. The plesiosaurs were more than just sea monsters. They were symbols of the never-ending quest for survival that propels the natural world forward. The Jurassic period, a mesmerizing epoch that stretched from approximately 201 to 145 million years ago, was a time when the Earth was a cauldron of geological activity. Volcanoes erupted with unrestrained vigor as tectonic plates shifted dramatically, reshaping the continents. These furious geological transformations sculpted the dynamic landscapes that became habitats for an incredible diversity of life. Hot ash and lava spewed forth from volcanoes, painting the skies crimson and illuminating the night with their fiery glow. Beneath the tumultuous skies, an even more fascinating world flourished in the depths of the Jurassic oceans. The camera's eye captures a thriving underwater realm, teeming with life. Schools of ancient fish darted among colossal coral reefs, their vibrant colors shimmering like underwater rainbows. Giant marine reptiles such as the monstrous ichthyosaurs and long-necked plesiosaurs glided through the water with an almost otherworldly grace. Their shadows danced on the ocean floor, creating a mesmerizing underwater ballet. The lush vegetation of the Jurassic period was just as breathtaking as its marine environments. Ferns and cycads, towering flora that seemed to defy gravity, blanketed the land in green. These ancient plants dominated the landscapes, providing food and shelter for a myriad of Jurassic creatures. Among the foliage, the first birds began to appear, their feathered forms a stark contrast to the ruling reptiles of the time. Insects buzzed through the air, their rapid movements barely visible to the naked eye. On land, the reign of the dinosaurs was unequivocal. Majestic herbivores like Brachiosaurus and Stegosaurus roamed the verdant plains and dense forests. Their massive bodies moved with surprising agility as they feasted on the abundant vegetation. Meanwhile, fierce carnivores like the Allosaurus asserted their dominance, their powerful jaws and sharp teeth a testament to nature's relentless drive for survival. This was a time when life itself seemed to be in constant dynamic motion. The Jurassic period was not just teeming with macroscopic life. It was also a period of significant microscopic evolution. The first small mammals emerged, scurrying in the shadows of their dinosaur cousins. These tiny creatures, though seemingly insignificant, laid the groundwork for the rise of mammals that would take place millions of years later. Their presence is a subtle reminder of the interconnectedness of all life forms, no matter how small or large. In conclusion, a journey through the Jurassic period reveals a world of extremes, from raging volcanic eruptions to serene underwater paradises, from towering dinosaurs to the tiniest mammals. It was a time of grandeur and transformation, showcasing the planet's immense capacity for change and adaptation. As we look back on this incredible epoch, we gain a deeper understanding of the ever-evolving tapestry of life on Earth. The Jurassic period was a remarkable era that marked the golden age of marine reptiles, unfolding a new chapter in the history of Earth's mighty creatures. With the Triassic era behind, the stage was set for an unprecedented flourish of life in the oceans. Dinosaurs may have asserted their dominance on land, but beneath the waves, an even more fearsome array of predators claimed supremacy. The oceans of the Jurassic period were home to some of the most formidable marine reptiles that ever lived. Plesiosaurs, with their robust, compact bodies and powerful paddle-like limbs, ruled the seas with an iron fin. Their massive jaws, filled with dagger-like teeth, were capable of crushing anything that found itself too close. These voracious hunters stalked the ancient seas, preying on everything from fish to other marine reptiles, painting a vivid and terrifying picture of life beneath the waves. Not far behind in the deadly chase were the ichthyosaurs, sleek and silvery like modern-day dolphins, but many times more fearsome. Their streamlined bodies allowed them to slice through the water at incredible speeds, securing their place as one of the top predators of their time. They had huge eyes, perfect for spotting prey in the dimly lit depths of the ocean. When an unfortunate fish or squid came within reach, the ichthyosaur's jaws would snap shut like a vice, ending the chase in an instant. While plesiosaurs and ichthyosaurs were undeniably impressive, the Jurassic seas were also graced by the elongated necks and serene swims of plesiosaurs' cousins, the plesiosaurs. These majestic creatures with their snake-like necks and small heads were adept at catching smaller, more elusive prey. They hovered gracefully just below the surface, their long limbs moving rhythmically to create an almost hypnotic effect, contrasting sharply with the more aggressive hunting strategies of their contemporaries. The Jurassic period was also a time of remarkable biodiversity and evolutionary innovation, leading to a vibrant marine ecosystem. As marine reptiles thrived, so too did the ancient ancestors of many of today's marine animals. Ammonites, with their spiraled shells, filled the oceans in great swarms, offering both a food source and a symbol of the era's ecological complexity. Coral reefs bloomed, providing habitats for countless species and creating underwater landscapes as diverse and beautiful as any found on land. Thus, the Jurassic period was not only a golden age for marine reptiles, but a time of breathtaking natural splendor and fierce survival. The combination of majestic predators and lush aquatic environments culminated in a poignant tableau of life's tenacity and grandeur. It was a world where danger lurked beneath the shimmering surface, yet beauty thrived in the most hostile of environments, illustrating the enduring marvel of Earth's evolutionary saga. In the primeval oceans, a sovereign predator ruled with unrivaled might, the plesiosaur. Picture the ancient seas teeming with life, colossal beasts navigating through a myriad of marine fauna. Among them, the formidable Liopleurodon emerges, its sheer size and power creating a living visage of terror that embodies the very essence of predatory dominance. Liopleurodon glides effortlessly through the water, its massive jaws brimming with razor-sharp teeth. This giant marine reptile, measuring over 20 feet in length, commands respect from all its aquatic surroundings. It moves with an eerie grace, its muscular body undulating to propel it with speed and precision. The sunlight filters through the crystalline waters, casting an ethereal glow on its sleek, dark skin, accentuating the primal beauty of this ancient leviathan. Survival in these prehistoric seas is brutal. A perpetual cycle of hunt and hunted. Schools of fish scatter in frantic bursts as Leopleurodon closes in with predatory instinct. Each motion a calculated dance of life and death. A wavering silhouette beneath the waves marks its next target, an unsuspecting cephalopod. With a sudden burst of speed, the plesiosaur darts forward, its cavernous maw snapping shut with bone-crushing force, turning the tranquil ocean into a swirling tempest of blood and sand. The reign of plesiosaurs illustrates nature's unparalleled capacity for creating ultimate predators. Leopleurodon's sharp senses allow it to detect the faintest vibrations, honing in on prey with unwavering precision. As it patrols its domain, lesser creatures cower in avoidance, for they understand the shadow that heralds near certain doom. Even other large marine reptiles steer clear, acknowledging the alpha status conferred upon this massive predator by its evolutionary engineering. The ecosystem balances delicately around Leopleurodon's might. Its presence anchors a hierarchy, weaving a complex web of interactions that ensure the vibrancy of life within these ancient waters. The plesiosaur's predation activities help control the population of various species, fostering a dynamic and robust marine environment where only the fittest survive. In this timeless theater, the plesiosaur is both a guardian of balance and an executioner of weakness. Yet the reign of the plesiosaur, as unstoppable as it seems, is but a chapter in the ever-evolving saga of life on Earth. Cataclysmic shifts in the environment would eventually write the end of their dominion, replacing them with new contenders for the throne of the deep. However, within the annals of the primordial seas, the legend of Leopleurodon's reign endures, a testament to the awe-inspiring ferocity and grace of nature's ancient predators. In the prehistoric depths of the Jurassic seas, the plesiosaurs reigned supreme as the era's most formidable predators. Their massive bodies, coupled with powerful paddle-like limbs, made them exceptional swimmers able to navigate the ancient oceans with deadly grace. These marine reptiles could reach lengths of up to 40 feet, embodying sheer strength and dominance in the underwater realm. A signature feature of the plesiosaurs was their short necks and enormous crocodile-like jaws. These jaws housed an array of sharp conical teeth, perfectly adapted for gripping and tearing through flesh. Imagine the sight of a plesiosaur's massive mouth snapping shut around its prey. Its sheer bite force was enough to crush bones and rend even the toughest of marine creatures into pieces. Their hunting strategy was as fascinating as it was efficient. Plesiosaurs would often lurk in the deeper waters, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. These apex predators exhibited a surprising level of stealth and patience. Once a prey animal ventured too close, the plesiosaur would surge forward with an explosive burst of speed, securing their next meal with ruthless precision. The diet of a plesiosaur was varied and comprehensive, including fish, squid, and even other marine reptiles. Evidence from fossilized stomach contents indicates that their voracious appetite knew few bounds. These predators were known to take down creatures as large as ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs, showcasing their unmatched supremacy in the food chain. Beyond their physical prowess, fossil discoveries suggest that plesiosaurs had keen sensory abilities. Large eye sockets imply exceptional vision, possibly allowing them to spot prey from significant distances or in dimly lit sea depths. This, combined with their ability to detect vibrations in the water, made them almost unbeatable hunters. The remains of plesiosaurs have been unearthed across various continents, indicating their widespread presence in Jurassic oceans. Such widespread fossils point to their dominance and the vast territories they controlled. The rich marine ecosystems they inhabited were lush hunting grounds, teeming with diverse life forms, all potential prey for these oceanic titans. In conclusion, plesiosaurs were the undisputed rulers of the Jurassic seas, their physical attributes and predatory skills making them invincible to nearly all challengers. Their legacy is etched into the fossil record, a powerful reminder of the raw brutality and survival instincts that drove the ancient marine world. In the grand tapestry of Earth's history, plesiosaurs stand out as a testament to nature's capacity for creating perfect predators. Amidst the depths of the prehistoric seas, the Leopleurodon reigns supreme. Imagine the sheer might of this giant marine reptile as it prowls through the water, its eyes locked onto an unsuspecting prey. The air is tense, thick with the anticipation of a violent chase as the colossal predator begins its hunt. As it swims with grace and relentless purpose, every movement of the Liopleurodon is a testament to its unparalleled power. Dramatic angles capture its muscular form slicing through the water, its long, torpedo-shaped body built for speed and efficiency. The camera lingers on the moment when it spots its target, a lone plesiosaur floating just within reach. The prey, oblivious to the imminent threat, glides aimlessly, unaware of the danger lurking nearby. With a sudden burst of speed, the Liopleurodon propels itself forward, its jaws opening wide. Slow-motion sequences emphasize the raw power of its lunge. Water ripples around it like an aura of force. The moment hangs suspended in time, showcasing the Liopleurodon's jaw strength, capable of crushing bone with ease. Adrenaline floods the scene, each second stretching to underscore the primal nature of the encounter. Then, like thunder, the action resumes at full speed. The jaws of the Liopleurodon snap shut around its prey, capturing the sheer brutality of nature in an instant. Viscera and scale tear away under the pressure of this titanic grip, eliciting a mix of awe and terror. Blood and fragments disperse into the water, illustrated vividly against the dark backdrop, demonstrating the extraordinary efficiency and lethal capability of this ancient predator. With its prey subdued, the Liopleurodon's massive form retreats slightly, allowing for the visceral image of the aftermath. Dramatic angles continue to frame the scene, focusing on the predator's eyes, calculating and cold as it begins to feast. The raw, almost mechanical dismantling of its prey carries the unmistakable mark of a seasoned hunter, attuned entirely to the savage ballet of life and death. Throughout the hunt, the sequence is shot to highlight not just the sheer size of the Liopleurodon, but also its agility and tactical prowess. Each frame brings out the contrasting elements of fluid, almost otherworldly beauty, and the harrowing brutality inherent in its existence. The use of light and shadow further accentuates its dominating essence, creating a vivid picture of a creature whose very being is a testament to the relentless dance of predator and prey. The sequence concludes with the Liopleurodon's victorious retreat into the abyss, its still watchful eyes a haunting reminder of the dominant force it remains. The water, now tinged with the evidence of the hunt, returns to a state of uneasy calm. In this exploration of the Liopleurodon, we are reminded of the stark, often brutal beauty of prehistoric life, where every hunt was a magnificent display of power and survival. These hunting sequences serve as a dramatic homage to one of the most formidable predators to have ever ruled the ancient oceans. In the vast ancient oceans, there swam a beast unlike any other, the Liopleurodon. Towering above other marine creatures, it reached a staggering length of up to 25 meters. This immense predator commanded the ancient seas with a terrifying combination of size, power, and speed. Liopleurodon's sheer physicality was a sight to behold. With powerful, paddle-like limbs, it sliced through the water with ease, revealing its exceptional agility. Its body was robust and streamlined, built for swift, deadly pursuits. This apex predator had little competition, asserting its dominance with every powerful stroke. But it wasn't just the size that made Liopleurodon formidable. It was its bite. The creature's jaws were vast, housing rows of razor-sharp teeth capable of exerting a bone-crushing force. One swift bite from these monstrous jaws could easily overpower even the hardiest of prey, leaving little chance of escape. Whether it targeted large marine reptiles or sizable fish, Liopleurodon's prey had little hope of evading such a relentless hunter. In a domain where survival hinged on the predator-prey dynamic, Liopleurodon reigned supreme. Its presence alone was enough to influence the marine ecosystem. The beast's dietary habits likely shaped the behaviors and adaptations of numerous species. Smaller predators lurked in its shadow, scavenging the remnants of its feeds, highlighting its integral role in the ocean's delicate balance. Yet, for all its might, Liopleurodon also painted a vivid picture of the prehistoric world. It was a symbol of the relentless evolutionary pressures that crafted such formidable beings. Each sighting of its massive form or the remnants of its prey offered a glimpse into a time where nature's raw power knew no bounds. This magnificent creature roamed the seas in an epoch long past, its ferocity and grace etched into the annals of natural history. As we piece together the fragments of its existence through fossils and studies, the legacy of Liopleurodon continues to fascinate. It stands as a testament to nature's ability to produce awe-inspiring, perfect predators. The ancient seas it once ruled are now calm, but the stories of its reign carry on, inviting us to imagine the incredible world where Liopleurodon was king. Imagine a time when the oceans teemed with majestic creatures, long before the rise of the mighty dinosaurs on land. The ichthyosaurs, with dolphin-like bodies, glided silently through the ancient waters, embodying the spirit of the seas during the Mesozoic era. Their streamlined shapes allowed them to navigate effortlessly, making them the agile hunters of their time. As these magnificent beings swam, their slender, hydrodynamic forms cut through the water with grace. Their eyes, large and adapted for low-light conditions, scanned the depths, searching for prey. They had elongated snouts filled with sharp, conical teeth that hinted at their diet of fish and squid. Observers would be awed by their swift, calculated movements as they chased their targets with unparalleled precision. The skin of ichthyosaurs glistened under the shimmering sunlight filtering through the ocean's surface. In shades of blue and gray, their smooth skin was perfect for blending into their vast, watery surroundings. Evolution had crafted them meticulously, allowing them to remain concealed from both predators and prey alike. Their flippers, resembling the pectoral fins of modern dolphins, enabled them to make quick, agile turns. Beneath the waves, pods of ichthyosaurs communicated with an array of clicks and whistles, a prehistoric language lost to time. Echoes of these sounds would have reverberated, painting a vivid soundscape of marine life. These sounds aided in their social interactions, helping them to maintain their tight-knit groups. Often they would be seen leaping from the water in breathtaking displays, their bodies momentarily breaking the ocean's surface before diving back into the depths. Juvenile ichthyosaurs swam alongside their elders, learning the skills necessary for survival. They played and practiced their hunting techniques, mimicking the adults. These interactions forged deep bonds within the pods, ensuring the survival of younger generations. The sight of a mother guiding her young through the ocean was both a testament to the nurturing nature of these ancient reptiles and a mesmerizing scene of natural beauty. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the ancient oceans transformed into an otherworldly realm, illuminated by the faint glow of bioluminescent organisms. Ichthyosaurs continued their pursuit of prey under the cover of night, their movements ghostly in the dim light. Gliding through the darkened waters, they epitomized the untamed spirit of the prehistoric seas. In the grand theater of ancient marine life, ichthyosaurs held an esteemed role. These dolphin-like reptiles showcased nature's ingenuity in the face of evolutionary challenges. Their existence reminds us of a world long gone, where the oceans were ruled by creatures whose elegance and prowess were unmatched. While the plesiosaurs ruled with brute force, another group of marine reptiles developed incredible speed and efficiency. The ichthyosaurs, often compared to modern-day dolphins, were swift hunters perfectly adapted to life in the open ocean. Their streamlined bodies, powerful tails, and large fins equipped them with the ability to glide effortlessly through the water, chasing down prey with remarkable agility. Ichthyosaurs emerged during the early Triassic period and thrived for over 160 million years. With their long snouts filled with sharp conical teeth, they were adept at catching fish and squid. Their eyes were exceptionally large, providing them with superior vision even in the dim depths of the ocean, making them formidable nocturnal predators. The structure of their eyes indicates that they could detect even the slightest movements in the water, an essential trait for hunting in the vast and often dark ancient seas. Their remarkable speed was a key adaptation that set them apart from other marine predators of their time. Modern estimates suggest that some ichthyosaurs could reach speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. This agility, combined with their streamlined body, made them efficient hunters and enabled them to evade larger predators. The ichthyosaur's body design also minimized drag, allowing them to cover great distances in search of food and evade threats swiftly. The reproductive technique of ichthyosaurs was also incredibly advanced. Unlike many contemporary reptiles that laid eggs, ichthyosaurs gave birth to live young. Fossil evidence shows that they were viviparous, meaning the embryos developed inside the mother's body. This adaptation was crucial for their survival in the open ocean, where laying eggs would have been highly impractical. Mothers were equipped to give birth in a way that ensured the maximum survival rate of their offspring, which were born tail first, minimizing the risk of drowning. Ichthyosaurs' ability to rise to the surface to breathe also contributed to their dominance in the ancient oceans. They possessed large lungs and could hold their breath for extended periods, allowing them to dive deep in search of prey. Their dorsal fin and tail fluke resembled those of modern cetaceans, enabling them to navigate efficiently and swiftly through their watery domain. These adaptations point to a sophisticated evolution that provided ichthyosaurs with unparalleled advantages in their environment. In conclusion, while the plesiosaurs embodied sheer strength, the ichthyosaurs exemplified the elegance of speed and efficiency. Their highly specialized bodies, advanced reproductive strategies, and remarkable vision made them the ultimate hunters of their time. The legacy of these ancient mariners is a testament to the incredible adaptability and innovation of life, a reminder of an era when reptiles ruled the ocean with both might and grace. In the ancient oceans of the Triassic period, small nimble ichthyosaurs began their remarkable journey. These early marine reptiles, resembling a blend of fish and dolphin, featured streamlined bodies and long snouts filled with sharp teeth. They were proficient swimmers, darting through the water to catch prey with swift agility. Their size ranged from just a few feet to larger specimens, but none were yet the behemoths that would grace future seas. As time progressed, the evolutionary pressures of survival in a changing world began to mold these creatures. Fossils reveal a myriad of forms, each iteration showcasing a step towards grandeur. Adapting to a variety of prey and differing depths, their bodies morphed to enhance speed, maneuverability, and efficiency. Over millions of years, ichthyosaurs grew, their bones and muscles reflecting the demands of a competitive aquatic jungle. Traits like increased lung capacity and elongated bodies emerged, making them superior hunters in vast, predator-rich environments. In the late Triassic period, the world bore witness to the rise of giants like Shawnosaurus. This colossal ichthyosaur, stretching up to 70 feet in length, was a living testament to evolutionary engineering. With a broadened ribcage and massive flippers, Shawnosaurus maneuvered through the ancient seas with surprising grace for its size. These giants feasted on cephalopods and other marine organisms, their enlarged bodies demanding vast amounts of sustenance. Unlike their smaller ancestors, they migrated across colossal distances, their immense power enabling them to traverse ancient oceans. The transformation from small ichthyosaurs to giants like Shawnosaurus showcases nature's adaptability and hunger for innovation. Predatory practices, environmental shifts, and competition all played crucial roles in this dramatic upscaling. The need to dominate various ecological niches drove the evolution of enhanced sensory organs, powerful tails, and ballooning size. These adaptations allowed them to not only survive, but thrive in a prehistoric ocean teeming with life and dangers. This evolutionary journey underscores the ichthyosaurs' ability to adapt, evolve, and expand their presence across the ancient oceans. The transition from early ichthyosaurs to massive creatures like Shawnosaurus is a fascinating narrative of survival, transformation, and dominance. Today, their fossilized remains tell the tale of how these marine reptiles once ruled the seas, providing crucial insights into the dynamic and ever-changing nature of life's history. In the vast oceans of the Mesozoic era, ichthyosaurs thrived as some of the most remarkable marine reptiles ever to exist. Evolving from small, agile creatures, these majestic beings transformed into true behemoths of the ancient seas. Among them, Shawnosaurus stands out as a testament to nature's grandeur and ingenuity, reaching lengths of over 20 meters. Their evolution is a story of adaptation, survival, and the relentless pursuit of prey. The early ichthyosaurs were nimble and efficient hunters, using their sleek and streamlined bodies to zip through the water with unparalleled speed. This agility allowed them to catch smaller prey with ease, ensuring their survival in a competitive marine environment. Their transformation into larger beings like Shawnosaurus required more than just physical growth. It demanded an evolution of hunting strategies and environmental dominance. Shawnosaurus, with its massive size, was a marvel of the prehistoric world. Its elongated body, powerful flippers, and streamlined shape allowed it to glide effortlessly through the water, making it a formidable predator. Despite its daunting size, it retained the quintessence of speed and grace, enabling it to pursue and capture prey with precision. These giants ruled the oceans, their dominance unchallenged by other marine creatures. Their diet likely consisted of a variety of marine life, from smaller fish to cephalopods, which they caught using their speed and agility. The evolution of their jaw structure and teeth also played a crucial role in their hunting techniques. Shawnosaurus, in particular, had long, conical teeth that were ideal for gripping slippery prey, ensuring that their meals had little chance of escape once caught. The fossils of Shawnosaurus and other giant ichthyosaurs provide a window into the past, revealing the incredible adaptations that allowed these creatures to thrive. Their vertebrae, limb bones, and even skin impressions offer insights into their life and environment. Studying these fossils helps scientists understand not only their physical attributes, but also their ecological impact and the marine ecosystems they dominated. The rise of giant ichthyosaurs like Shonosaurus underscores the remarkable adaptability of life on Earth. Their ability to evolve from small, agile hunters to colossal predators demonstrates the dynamic nature of evolution and the relentless drive for survival. These giants were not just products of their time, but pioneers of aquatic adaptation, leaving an indelible mark on the history of marine life. As we unearth more fossils and continue to study these ancient giants, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and diversity of prehistoric marine ecosystems. The story of Shonosaurus and its kin is a powerful reminder of the ever-changing nature of life on Earth. These giants of the ancient seas remain a testament to the incredible evolutionary journey that shapes the natural world, inspiring awe and wonder in the face of nature's boundless creativity. Beneath the surface of ancient oceans, plesiosaurs reigned supreme as some of the most formidable marine predators. Their sleek bodies and long necks moved with extraordinary grace, a mesmerizing sight for anyone who could have witnessed them. One of the most iconic representatives of this group is the elasmosaurus, a creature whose elongated neck and paddle-like limbs exemplified both power and elegance. Elasmosaurus glided through the water with unparalleled agility. Its impressive neck, consisting of 71 vertebrae, allowed it to reach out and snap at unsuspecting prey with a swift motion. This predator's dietary habits included a variety of fish and marine reptiles, which it would ambush with lightning speed, rendering escape nearly impossible for its victims. Every movement of the elasmosaurus was a calculated measure of both strength and stealth, making it the perfect example of an efficient ancient predator. The hunting techniques of elasmosaurus were aided by its keen senses. These creatures possessed large eyes adapted to detect movement in dim underwater environments, ensuring that they rarely missed an opportunity to strike. As the elasmosaurus swam, its neck would weave through the water, a periscope of perpetual vigilance. This extraordinary feature distinguished the elasmosaurus as more than just a relic of the past, but an evolutionary marvel. In the nutrient-rich waters of the Mesozoic seas, the elasmosaurus thrived alongside other marine predators. Despite its size, reaching up to 46 feet in length, the elasmosaurus was a nimble swimmer. Its paddles sliced through the water with ease, propelling it silently and quickly toward its next meal. The streamlined body reduced drag, allowing for prolonged chases or sudden bursts of speed, a combination that made it nearly unrivaled in its domain. Beyond their hunting prowess, plesiosaurs like elasmosaurus play a crucial role in our understanding of marine ecosystems from millions of years ago. Fossil evidence reveals a diverse and dynamic undersea world, where adaptation and evolution drove the survival of the fittest. Each discovery of a plesiosaur fossil opens a window into an era where these majestic creatures dominated the oceans, showcasing nature's incredible capacity for design and function. As we continue to unearth the mysteries of these long-necked predators, it becomes clear that their legacy is more than just their physical remains. The elasmosaurus, with its iconic silhouette and fascinating adaptations, challenges our perceptions of prehistoric life. Its existence serves as a testament to the complex and wondrous history of life on Earth, a story written in the bones of creatures that once swam with such profound grace and lethal precision. In the prehistoric seas, the plesiosaurs thrived alongside their fearsome cousins, the pliosaurs. With their uniquely elongated necks and distinct paddle-shaped bodies, plesiosaurs carved out a niche for themselves as unparalleled ambush predators. These marine reptiles, adapting continuously over millions of years, honed their hunting techniques to perfection, relying heavily on stealth and surprise to catch their prey. The anatomical structure of plesiosaurs was both fascinating and formidable. Their long necks, consisting of up to 72 vertebrae, allowed them remarkable flexibility and reach, giving them a significant advantage in the aquatic food chain. This extraordinary adaptation enabled them to remain hidden in the depths, effectively blending with their surroundings. With sudden, swift movements, these necks would dart forward, snatching unsuspecting prey in the blink of an eye. Plesiosaurs were not only defined by their necks, but also by their robust, streamlined bodies that propelled them through the water with surprising speed and agility. Their four powerful flippers worked in unison to maneuver through the oceans, allowing these creatures to cover vast distances in search of food. This combination of physical traits made plesiosaurs exceptionally effective predators, capable of both patience and explosive action. Their diet was diverse, ranging from soft-bodied cephalopods to small fish and even other marine reptiles. Their sharp conical teeth were perfect for gripping slippery prey, ensuring that once they had something in their grasp, escape was nearly impossible. Fossil evidence suggests that some species of plesiosaurs developed more specialized hunting strategies over time, targeting specific types of prey based on their local ecosystems. The evolutionary journey of plesiosaurs was not just about physical adaptations, but also about behavioral innovations. They likely hunted in groups, a strategy seen in many of today's marine predators. This cooperative hunting would have increased their chances of success, allowing them to take down larger or more elusive prey with coordinated efforts. These behaviors highlight the intelligence and adaptability of plesiosaurs, further cementing their place as dominant marine predators. Their reign in the oceans, however, wasn't eternal. As the Mesozoic era drew to a close, the marine ecosystems began to change dramatically. The rise of new predators and shifts in the climate led to the gradual decline of plesiosaurs. Despite their eventual extinction, the legacy of these remarkable creatures endures, with their fossils continuing to captivate and inform scientists and enthusiasts about the incredible diversity of life that once thrived beneath prehistoric waves. In conclusion, the plesiosaurs were true masters of ambush, captivating the imagination with their unique adaptations and hunting prowess. These ancient mariners, with their long necks and predatory finesse, leave behind a rich fossil record that serves as a testament to their incredible evolutionary journey. Understanding their lives and behaviors offers a fascinating glimpse into the complexity and dynamism of prehistoric marine ecosystems. In the depths of the Cretaceous seas, the Elasmosaurus ruled as a master hunter. With its formidable size and elongated neck, it glided through the water like a silent shadow, its every move calculated to perfection. The Elasmosaurus was a creature built for stealth, using its impressive neck to sneak up on unsuspecting fish, making it one of the most efficient predators of its time. As the Elasmosaurus moved through the murky waters, its body remained nearly stationary, while its neck, extending up to 23 feet, slithered ahead. This unique adaptation allowed it to approach prey without creating ripples or disturbances in the water. Fish, sensing no immediate threat, continued to swim casually, unaware of the predator lurking nearby. The flexibility of its neck gave the Elasmosaurus an unparalleled advantage, letting it strike with precision from a distance. When the Elasmosaurus spotted a potential meal, its eyes, positioned on either side of its head, locked onto the target. The neck, operating like an underwater serpent, began to close the gap, inching closer with every passing second. The Elasmosaurus timed its approach meticulously, using the cover of underwater vegetation and shadows cast by the sun to remain undetected. The fish, oblivious to the impending danger, moved with the current, unknowingly drifting into the predator's reach. In a swift and sudden motion, the Elasmosaurus would launch its head forward, jaws snapping shut around its prey. The quick strike gave the fish little chance to escape, sealing their fate almost instantly. The elongated neck not only provided the element of surprise but also increased the range of the attack, allowing the Elasmosaurus to capture prey that other predators would deem out of reach. This technique minimized energy expenditure, while maximizing the success rate of each hunt. Once caught, the fish would be maneuvered towards the Elasmosaurus's mouth using a combination of neck and jaw movements. The creature's sharp teeth ensured a firm grip on the prey, preventing any chances of escape. After securing its meal, the Elasmosaurus swallowed the fish whole, ready to continue its hunt with the same level of precision and stealth. This cycle of hunting ensured a steady supply of food, solidifying the Elasmosaurus's dominance in its aquatic habitat. The Elasmosaurus's hunting techniques were a marvel of evolutionary adaptation. Its ability to remain concealed while executing efficient strikes made it a formidable predator. This combination of stealth and power showcases the incredible versatility of the Elasmosaurus, a true master of the ancient seas. Through its cunning approach, the Elasmosaurus contributed to the delicate balance of the Cretaceous marine ecosystem, maintaining its place at the top of the food chain. In the depths of the ancient Jurassic seas, the Elasmosaurus reigned supreme as one of the largest plesiosaurs to ever exist. With a neck longer than its body, this marine reptile was a marvel of evolutionary adaptation. Its elongated neck, made of up to 72 vertebrae, enabled it to maneuver with immense flexibility, allowing it to capture unsuspecting fish with unparalleled precision. Gliding silently through the water, the Elasmosaurus was a master of stealth. Its body streamlined for minimal resistance, it moved with an elegant grace that belied its size. This giant predator could easily reach between coral reefs and underwater caves, snatching up fish, squid, and other sea creatures that sought refuge. The rich biodiverse territories of the Jurassic Seas provided an abundant hunting ground for this formidable creature. The Elasmosaurus hunting technique was unique and highly effective. Unlike other marine predators that relied on speed and brute force, Elasmosaurus used its long neck to strike with calculated finesse. It could lay in wait, camouflaged within the underwater landscape before extending its head to catch prey off guard. This element of surprise made it a formidable hunter, as no fish could anticipate the sudden appearance of its jaws. The life cycle of Elasmosaurus was just as fascinating as its hunting prowess. Scientists believed they laid eggs, much like modern-day sea turtles, coming ashore to find safe places for their nests. Although the precise details of how they reproduced are still shrouded in mystery, paleontologists have found fossilized remains that hint at social behaviors, possibly indicating that they may have traveled in groups for protection and improved hunting efficacy. Understanding Elasmosaurus helps us grasp the ecological dynamics of the Jurassic Seas. This apex predator was part of an intricate food web, playing a crucial role in maintaining the balance of its marine environment. By keeping populations of smaller fish and marine animals in check, Elasmosaurus contributed to the health and diversity of its ecosystem. Their fossils give us a snapshot of the distant past, revealing how rich and vibrant prehistoric life truly was. Today, the Elasmosaurus continues to capture our imaginations, extending its legacy beyond the ancient oceans to inspire both scientists and enthusiasts alike. Its remarkable anatomical features and well-adapted hunting strategies make it a quintessential subject of study in paleontology. Each fossil discovery opens new chapters in understanding this majestic creature's life and the world it once dominated, fueling our passion for exploring Earth's prehistoric past. The Cretaceous period marked a remarkable transformation in Earth's oceans. Shifting coastlines dramatically altered habitats, creating new opportunities and challenges for the marine life that thrived within these waters. Picture the vast expanses of ancient seas giving way to new shorelines. This dynamic geological activity continuously redefined the boundaries of land and sea, shaping the environments where countless species adapted and evolved. As the landscape changed, so too did the inhabitants. New species emerged, filling niches created by the evolving ecosystems. Imagine colossal marine reptiles, their sleek bodies slicing through the water with precision. Among these giants were the mosasaurs, formidable predators that dominated the oceanic food chain. Their powerful jaws and agile movements painted a vivid image of predatory mastery. Beside these predators, various species of ammonites flourished, their spiral shells providing a striking visual against the backdrop of a changing seascape. These cephalopods, with their intricate shell patterns, not only thrived as prey but also as survivors, adapting continually to the ebb and flow of evolutionary pressures. They navigated through currents, contributing to the rich tapestry of ocean life. The coral reefs of the Cretaceous oceans were another spectacle to behold. Corals sprawled like underwater metropolises with a dazzling array of shapes and colors. These reefs provided essential habitats for numerous marine organisms, fostering biodiversity. Fish of all sizes darted through the reefs, finding food and shelter amidst the coral branches. The symbiotic relationships between corals and the marine life they supported were crucial for ecosystem stability. Seabirds began to make an appearance as well, diving into the waters to hunt for fish. These early avian species adapted to the changing coastlines, displaying remarkable ingenuity in their survival tactics. They graced the skies with their wingspans, scouting the ocean surface from above. The sight of these pioneering seabirds mingling with the marine giants below painted a vivid and dynamic scene of the Cretaceous period. Meanwhile, the phytoplankton, though microscopic, played a significant role in this ancient ocean theater. These minute organisms formed the foundation of the marine food web, converting sunlight into energy through photosynthesis. Their proliferation supported diverse marine life, from tiny zooplankton to the largest marine reptiles. Their presence ensured the continuous flow of life within these ancient seas, portraying an intricate balance of nature's resources. The transition into the Cretaceous oceans was a dynamic interplay of geology, biology, and environmental shifts. These changes painted a complex and vibrant picture of life's resilience and adaptability. The oceans of the Cretaceous period, with their shifting coastlines and emerging species, tell a story of continuous evolution, where each element played a part in the grand narrative of Earth's history. As the Jurassic period faded, the Cretaceous period dawned with profound changes in the marine world. The seas, teeming with life, saw the emergence of new predators and the evolution of already formidable creatures, transforming the underwater ecosystem into a realm of intense survival and adaptation. One of the most notable developments was the rise of the mosasaurs, these massive marine reptiles, with their streamlined bodies and powerful jaws, swiftly ascended to the apex of the food chain. Their presence sent ripples of fear through the waves as they hunted smaller marine reptiles, fish, and even ammonites with ruthless efficiency. Not far behind in terms of evolution were the plesiosaurs. While some species retained their long necks and small heads, others evolved into the short-necked plesiosaurs. These predators, equipped with massive skulls and razor-sharp teeth, prowled the oceans, their dominance only contested by the mosasaurs. Encounters between these titans were ferocious, echoing through the marine depths with violent clashes. Joining the ranks of dangerous predators were the sharks, which had also undergone significant evolution. Newer, more agile species such as Cretoxorina emerged, their streamlined bodies allowing for rapid and precise movements. These sharks were relentless hunters, targeting not just fish but also marine reptiles and other sharks in their quest for dominance. The changing seascape also offered new opportunities for prey species. Fish developed tougher scales and more nimble bodies to evade their predators. Shellfish, such as the resilient ammonites, adapted by creating thicker shells with intricate designs to deter predation. The arms race between predators and prey intensified, shaping the evolution of countless marine species. Among the ancient coral reefs, once vibrant and bustling with life, a new dynamic unfolded. With the growing presence of massive predators, many smaller creatures sought refuge within the nooks and crannies of the coral structures. These refugees became hotspots of activity, where surviving meant constant vigilance and swift reactions to any sign of danger. The Cretaceous seas were also home to early marine birds, whose presence added another layer of complexity to the marine ecosystem. These birds, diving from above, competed with marine reptiles for fish, creating a three-dimensional web of predators and prey. This aerial assault introduced a new predatory angle, further intensifying the marine survival game. As the Cretaceous period progressed, the marine world continued to evolve and adapt in response to these changes. The relentless cycle of predator and prey drove innovation and adaptation, leaving a vivid mark on the evolutionary history of marine life. The Cretaceous seas, with their ever-evolving inhabitants, represent a striking chapter in the story of life on Earth, where the struggle for survival led to the rise of some of the most magnificent and terrifying creatures our planet has ever seen. In the prehistoric oceans, an apex predator ruled supreme, the mighty mosasaur. These colossal, serpentine-like creatures were the terror of the ancient seas, prowling the waters with relentless precision and terrifying effectiveness. Known for their powerful jaws filled with razor-sharp teeth, mosasaurs were fearsome hunters, often moving in coordinated packs that made them even more formidable. Imagine a school of fish swimming peacefully, unaware of the imminent danger lurking beneath. Suddenly, like shadows in the deep, a pack of mosasaurs emerges from the depths. With sleek, muscular bodies adapted for swift swimming, they move with agility and speed, their eyes gleaming with predatory intent. The water churns and boils as they launch a coordinated attack, their jaws snapping shut with bone-crushing force, leaving no chance for escape. The sheer size of these marine reptiles added to their terrifying presence. Some species of mosasaurs grew over 50 feet long, making them larger than most predatory dinosaurs of their time. Their elongated bodies were supported by powerful, paddle-like flippers, which allowed them to maneuver with grace and speed through the ocean depths. As they swam, their tails provided a powerful thrust, propelling them forward with astonishing power and speed. The hunt was a spectacle of nature's cruel beauty, a dance of life and death in the ancient seas. Prey included anything unlucky enough to cross their path, from large fish to other marine reptiles. Their hunting strategy involved stealth and sudden bursts of speed, often ambushing unsuspecting victims. With their acute eyesight and heightened senses, mosasaurs could detect even the slightest movement in the water, making them virtually unbeatable predators. In these prehistoric oceans, mosasaurs were more than just hunters. They were masters of their domain. Their dominance was not merely due to their size and power, but also their intelligence and sophisticated hunting techniques. Fossil evidence suggests these creatures may have communicated and coordinated with one another, using their numbers to outmaneuver and overpower larger prey. This pack behavior elevated their predatory efficiency, making the mosasaurs one of the most successful marine predators of their era. Understanding the might of the mosasaurs gives us a glimpse into the fascinating and often brutal dynamics of prehistoric marine ecosystems. These creatures, with their blend of strength, speed, and cunning, encapsulate the raw power and unpredictability of nature. The ocean was their kingdom, and they reigned supreme, a testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth millions of years ago. In the twilight of the age of dinosaurs, the oceans were ruled by fearsome creatures known as mosasaurs. These formidable marine reptiles thrived in the ancient seas, reaching lengths of up to 15 meters, equivalent to the size of a small bus. Their presence was an undeniable testament to the power and adaptability of life on Earth. Mosasaurs were apex predators, perfectly designed for an aquatic lifestyle. Their elongated bodies, propelled by powerful tails, allowed them to glide effortlessly through the water at astonishing speeds. With paddle-like limbs and a sinuous, streamlined form, they could swiftly pursue and capture their prey, which included fish, cephalopods, and even smaller marine reptiles. These ancient giants boasted an array of deadly features that ensured their dominance. Their jaws were lined with multiple rows of sharp, conical teeth, and their skulls possessed joints that could expand, enabling them to swallow large prey whole. This unique adaptation was crucial for their survival, as it allowed them to tackle a wide range of ocean dwellers. Paleontologists have discovered remarkable fossil evidence that provides deep insights into the mosasaurs' extraordinary lives. Fossils of these marine reptiles have been found on every continent, indicating their widespread distribution across the globe. This extensive reach underscores their immense success in adapting to a variety of marine environments, from shallow coastal waters to deeper open seas. In addition to their predatory prowess, mosasaurs exhibited an impressive degree of evolutionary innovation. Certain species developed specialized features such as a second set of teeth in their upper jaws, known as pterygoid teeth, to handle slippery prey like fish and squid. Others had reinforced vertebrae, enabling them to withstand the physical demands of powerful swimming and hunting. Despite their dominance, the reign of the mosasaurs was destined to end. As the Cretaceous period drew to a close, a cataclysmic event, likely an asteroid impact, triggered a mass extinction that eliminated 3/4 of Earth's species. The once thriving oceans and the formidable mosasaurs that inhabited them were not spared from this global catastrophe. The extinction of the mosasaurs marked the end of an era, but their legacy lives on through the fossil record. Modern scientists continue to study these fascinating creatures, unraveling the mysteries of their biology, behavior, and environment. Each new discovery paints a more vivid picture of a time when the seas were ruled by these colossal reptiles, reminding us of the ever-changing tapestry of life on our planet. The world trembled as the end of the Cretaceous period unleashed chaos upon the Earth. Towering volcanoes spewed fountains of molten lava, lighting up the sky with a hellish glow. The air thickened with ash, creating an eerie twilight that blotted out the sun. The once lush forests, home to the majestic dinosaurs, now lay in ruins, smothered by layers of volcanic debris. Mountainous plumes of smoke spiraled into the atmosphere, spreading toxic gases across continents. Far above, the cosmos conspired to deepen the catastrophe. A colossal asteroid hurtled toward Earth at unimaginable speeds. Upon impact, it unleashed an explosion that dwarfed all human comprehension. The ground shook violently, waves of destruction radiating outward. The impact site, a colossal crater, marked the epicenter of an extinction-level event. Debris, rock, and dust were catapulted into the stratosphere, combining with volcanic ash to obscure the heavens further. This celestial collision initiated a deadly sequence of events that would irrevocably alter life on Earth. The climate spiraled into chaos with frightening speed. Temperatures plummeted as sunlight struggled to penetrate the dense shroud of particles in the sky. A global winter set in, its icy fingers gripping the planet, causing plant life to wither and die. Herbivorous dinosaurs, once abundant, found themselves struggling to find food amid the barren landscape. Predatory dinosaurs, paralleling the desperation, turned on each other in haunting battles for survival. The once thriving ecosystem was collapsing under the weight of these cataclysms. In the oceans, marine reptiles faced their own battles for survival. The cool, darkened waters turned treacherous as food chains were disrupted. Plankton, the foundation of marine life, diminished under the dimmed sunlight, sending ripples of famine through the aquatic world. Plesiosaurs and mosasaurs, the formidable marine hunters, now swam through desolate seas in search of sustenance. Oceanic temperatures fluctuated, causing widespread die-offs and leaving ancient reefs lifeless and devoid of the vibrancy they once knew. As the days turned into years, the extent of the devastation became increasingly apparent. Flora and fauna, unable to adapt to the drastic environmental shifts, faced mass extinction. The grand dinosaurs, rulers of the earth for millions of years, were now creeping toward the end of their reign. The world that once echoed with the roars of these giants grew eerily silent. The relentless sequence of volcanic eruptions, asteroid impacts, and nuclear winter brought a somber close to an age of magnificent creatures. With the extinction event gradually receding, the Earth began its slow, arduous recovery. New species, more adaptable to the harsh conditions, started to emerge. While the shadows of the Cretaceous extinction lingered, the planet held the seeds of renewal within its scarred landscapes. Life, fragile yet resilient, found a way to persevere, marking the dawn of a new era. The end of the Cretaceous was a testament to nature's fury, but it also set the stage for the next chapter in the Earth's ever-evolving story. During the final days of the Cretaceous period, the ocean teemed with life, dominated by mighty marine reptiles. These magnificent creatures, ranging from the swift and deadly mosasaurs to the formidable plesiosaurs, ruled the seas with undisputed power. Their reign, however, would come to a dramatic and catastrophic end. A series of massive volcanic eruptions began the chain reaction that sealed their fate. These eruptions spewed ash and toxic gases into the atmosphere, dramatically altering the climate. Acid rain poured down, and the oceans absorbed a significant amount of carbon dioxide, leading to ocean acidification. The once thriving coral reefs suffered greatly, depriving many marine creatures of their habitats, including the marine reptiles. As if the volcanic activity wasn't enough, changing sea levels added another layer of adversity. The draining of the shallow inland seas forced marine reptiles to adapt or perish as their hunting grounds and breeding sites disappeared. The availability of prey became more erratic, pushing these reptiles to their limits. This period of significant environmental stress weakened their populations and rendered them vulnerable to further catastrophes. The final blow came 66 million years ago in the form of a massive asteroid impact, now synonymous with the extinction of the dinosaurs. The force of the collision was immense, sending shockwaves radiating through the Earth and generating colossal tsunamis. The impact threw up a dense cloud of debris and sulfur, blocking sunlight and leading to a dramatic drop in global temperatures. For marine reptiles, this was a death knell. In the shadowed, colder oceans, the food chains collapsed. Plankton, the foundation of the marine food web, suffered immensely from the lack of sunlight. Without plankton, fish populations declined steeply, which in turn affected the marine reptiles who relied on them for food. Starvation became rampant among the marine reptiles, hastening their demise. The extinction of these marine reptiles marked the end of an era. Once the apex predators of their realm, they couldn't withstand the combined onslaught of volcanic eruptions, shifting sea levels, and the devastating asteroid impact. Their fossils, encased in rock, tell a story of nature's ruthless dance of creation and destruction. Despite their tragic end, these remarkable creatures continue to fascinate us, leaving us with profound lessons about survival and extinction. As the camera zooms out, we see Earth in its present-day form, brimming with a variety of marine life. Among the vast expanse of the ocean, whales and dolphins glide gracefully through the water. Remnants of millions of years ago, these majestic creatures were not the rulers of the seas. Instead, it was the era of marine reptiles, whose dominion over the oceans shaped much of the underwater realms we know today. Marine reptiles like the ichthyosaurs, with their fish-like appearances, once thrived in the ancient seas. These powerful swimmers navigated the Mesozoic oceans, their streamlined bodies and large eyes perfectly adapted for hunting in the deep waters. Each encounter with their prey, whether squid or fish, was a dramatic ballet of survival and efficiency, with their distinctive highlighting their dominance in the prehistoric seas, roamed the ocean depths alongside their unique physical traits allowed them to strike unexpectedly at their prey. Swimming gracefully through the waters, their elongated necks snaked through coral reefs, enabling them to capture fish with vision of these elegant creatures amid the blue expanse is a reminder of the diversity and ingenuity of marine reptilian evolution. With powerful jaws lined with sharp teeth, Mosasaurs were apex predators capable of taking down predatory prowess made them the formidable giants of their time. Scenes of mosasaurs surging through the waters, mouths open wide, paint a picture of a perilous underwater world where only the fiercest marine reptiles came to an end. But their influence persisted beneath the waves. Their fossilized remains whisper stories of long-lost ecosystems and evolutionary marvels. Every fossil discovery offers a glimpse into the past. From the ichthyosaur remains found in limestone cliffs, the descendants of these marine giants swim in the waters carrying a legacy that spans millennia. Whales, dolphins, and other modern marine creatures owe much to their reptilian predecessors, whose adaptations and evolutionary paths laid the foundation for future marine biodiversity. Observing these contemporary animals reminds us of a time when their ancient ancestors dominated. In the grand tapestry woven by life on the ebb and flow of marine reptiles hold a significant chapter. Their rise and fall, today's oceans have been shaped and influenced. As we continue to explore and understand marine life, the legacy of these ancient reptiles remains a poignant reminder of the ever-changing nature of our planet's history. In the vast, mysterious depths of prehistoric seas, ancient sea monsters once reigned supreme. These formidable creatures, with their fearsome adaptations, dominated the oceans for millions of years. Their sheer size and brute strength allowed them to rule over the aquatic realm, making them some of the most impressive predators to ever exist. Though they vanished long ago, their legacy reverberates through the waters of today's oceans. Their evolutionary adaptations weren't merely confined to physical prowess. These ancient leviathans evolved sophisticated hunting techniques and survival strategies, enabling them to thrive in a range of underwater environments. Some developed elongated bodies and powerful tails for swift movement, while others boasted sharp, serrated teeth perfect for ensnaring prey. These attributes not only ensured their dominance, but also influenced the evolution of countless species that coexist in modern marine ecosystems. As time marched forward and the climate and landscape shifted, many of these sea monsters met their demise. However, their genetic imprint persisted. The blueprints for survival, intricately woven into their DNA, were passed down through generations, affecting the trajectory of numerous marine species. It's in the streamlined body of the great white shark, the echolocating abilities of dolphins, and the tactical brilliance of the octopus that we witness their enduring impact. Modern marine predators owe a substantial portion of their existence to these ancient giants. The relentless cycle of evolution sculpted creatures that could compete in a dynamic environment, fostering diversity and innovation in predator forms. Apex predators like orcas, with their complex social structures and hunting tactics, exhibit a level of intelligence and adaptability that echoes the dominance of their ancient predecessors. Their resilience and adaptability pay homage to a lineage of survival against all odds. Beyond the predators themselves, the influence of ancient sea monsters extends to the entire marine ecosystem. Corals, fish, and numerous other organisms adapted to evade or coexist with these giants, leading to a complex and interconnected web of life. This biodiversity forms the foundation of healthy, thriving oceans, showcasing a harmony born out of ancient strife. The strategies and structures developed in response to these ancient threats continue to serve as fundamental principles in the marine world. In conclusion, while the ancient sea monsters have long since disappeared, their legacy survives in the thriving biodiversity of our current oceans. Their adaptations, strengths, and survival strategies have left an indelible mark on the marine life we observe today. Each wave that crashes, every predator that hunts, and each reef that flourishes stand as a testament to these formidable rulers of ancient seas. Their story is a vivid reminder of the relentless force of evolution and the intricate tapestry of life it weaves. Dive into the fascinating story of marine reptile evolution, tracing the transformation of terrestrial reptiles into the magnificent sea creatures that once dominated ancient oceans. Our journey begins in the Triassic period, over 200 million years ago, when the first marine reptiles started to seek food in the rich, teeming waters. These pioneers set the stage for the incredible diversity that would follow. One of the earliest and most iconic marine reptiles is the ichthyosaur, resembling modern-day dolphins with elongated, slender bodies and powerful tails. Ichthyosaurs were adept hunters with sharp, conical teeth designed to snare slippery fish and squid. Their streamlined forms and large eyes made them efficient swimmers and adept predators in the Mesozoic seas. Next, we encountered the long-necked plesiosaurs, who swam gracefully with their four flippers, reminiscent of the Loch Ness Monster. These majestic creatures could reach impressive lengths, with some species boasting necks over 20 feet long. Plesiosaurs used their elongated necks to strike unsuspecting prey, turning their serpentine silhouettes into effective hunting tools. Moving forward in time, we meet the mighty plesiosaurs, a subgroup of plesiosaurs but with shorter necks and enormous jaws lined with fearsome teeth. Plesiosaurs, like the formidable Kronosaurus, were the top predators of their time, ruling the oceans with unmatched power and agility. Their robust build and crushing bite signaled the peak of marine reptile adaptation. As we explore further, the mosasaurs emerge as giants of the late Cretaceous seas. These formidable predators, with their sleek, elongated bodies and paddle-like limbs, dominated the marine environment. Mosasaurs, such as the formidable Tylosaurus, could grow over 50 feet long, using their flexible bodies to torpedo through water and ambush prey with lethal precision. In this diverse evolutionary tapestry, we also find the nothosaurs, a group known for their adaptability and diverse range of forms. They exhibit an intriguing blend of aquatic and semi-aquatic traits, allowing them to exploit various ecological niches. With their long necks, paddle-like limbs, and terrestrial capabilities, nothosaurs showcase the versatility of marine reptile evolution. Finally, we turn to the stunningly versatile sea turtles that have survived extinction events and thrived in ancient and modern oceans alike. These ancient mariners, with their resilient shells and strong flippers, perfected a lifestyle that enabled them to navigate vast distances and outlast many of their contemporaries, leaving an indelible mark on marine evolution. This journey through marine reptile evolution showcases the remarkable adaptability and diversity of life over millions of years. From the streamlined ichthyosaurs to the colossal mosasaurs, each creature's unique adaptations reveal a captivating story of survival and dominance in the ancient seas. Millions of years ago, our oceans teemed with fearsome predators whose dominance went unparalleled in the underwater world. From the slender and agile nothosaurs of the Triassic period to the powerful and gigantic mosasaurs of the Cretaceous, these ancient sea monsters were nothing short of extraordinary. The nothosaurs roamed the planet around 240 million years ago during the Triassic period. With elongated bodies, long necks, and paddle-like limbs, they were perfectly adapted to a life spent hunting in the shallow seas. These creatures were among the earliest marine reptiles, often considered the pioneers of the deep. Diving gracefully, they snatched fish and other small sea creatures with their sharp teeth, their streamlined form allowing them to slip through the water like specters of the ancient seas. As time moved forward, the oceans evolved, and so did their formidable inhabitants. Enter the mosasaurs during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 66 million years ago. These leviathans could grow up to 50 feet or more in length. With a body built for power and speed, mosasaurs had strong, muscular tails that propelled them through the water with ease, and a mouth filled with rows of conical teeth perfect for gripping and tearing into their prey. Unlike the slender nothosaurs, mosasaurs were apex predators residing at the very top of the marine food chain. The nothosaurs, though impressive, pale in comparison to the sheer might of the mosasaurs, yet each played a crucial role in their respective ecosystems. Nothosaurs were agile hunters, using their speed and flexibility to catch smaller prey, while mosasaurs, with their brute strength, took down larger sea creatures including giant fish, squids, and even other marine reptiles. These dynamic differences illustrate the fascinating evolutionary path of marine predators over millions of years. Both the nothosaurs and mosasaurs eventually met their demise, but their legacy lives on through the fossil records. Their bones, preserved in stone, tell stories of an era when the ocean's depths were ruled by these monstrous beings. Paleontologists continue to unearth new discoveries, piecing together the lives of these incredible creatures, offering us glimpses into the distant past and sparking our imaginations. In conclusion, the journey from the early nothosaurs to the mighty mosasaurs highlights the incredible evolution of marine predators. Each era brought forth new rulers of the sea, whose adaptations and hunting techniques were perfectly suited to their time. These ancient sea monsters, with their unique characteristics and formidable presence, will forever be remembered as some of the most incredible predators our planet has ever seen. Though the age of the marine reptiles has long passed, their story remains etched in the depths of our planet's history, a testament to the enigmatic power of Earth's oceans. These marine giants, with their incomprehensible sizes and fearsome adaptations, once dominated the prehistoric seas. Their fossils, occasionally unearthed by adventurous paleontologists, serve as ancient postcards from a world where oceans represented uncharted realms of both beauty and danger. These ancient reptiles, from the long-necked plesiosaurs to the formidable mosasaurs, reveal a bygone era where the seas were arenas of survival. Plesiosaurs, with their serpentine necks and paddle-like limbs, glided through the waters with an almost otherworldly grace. Meanwhile, the mosasaurs, cousins of modern-day monitor lizards, were equipped with powerful jaws and streamlined bodies, asserting their dominance as apex predators. Their interactions and struggles, although lost to time, highlight the fierce yet fascinating dynamics of ancient marine ecosystems. As we dive into the shadowy depths of these ancient seas, we can almost hear the distant echoes of their mighty roars, feel the tension of the hunt, and sense the primal dance of life and death that once unfolded beneath the waves. The marine reptiles thrived in an environment that continuously challenged their existence, forcing them to evolve unique physiological traits, from breath-holding capabilities that allowed deep dives to specialized teeth for crushing shells. Each adaptation speaks volumes about the resourcefulness and adaptability of these creatures. The evidence of their existence also gives insight into the constantly shifting marine environment. By studying marine reptile fossils, scientists can decode past oceanic conditions, such as temperature changes and sea levels, providing a crucial window into the Earth's climatic history. In doing so, these ancient creatures help us understand the ever-changing nature of our current oceans and the ongoing impact of climate change. Today, when we gaze upon the expanse of our modern oceans, teeming with life and yet still full of unanswered questions, we can't help but be reminded of these prehistoric titans. They remind us of the vastness and mystery that still remains, hidden in the depths waiting to be discovered. Though they no longer swim in our seas, their legacy invites us to continue exploring, learning, and marveling at the wonders beneath the waves. The story of marine reptiles, encapsulated in each fossil and scientific discovery, is a powerful reminder of our planet's dynamic history and the endless exploration that lies ahead.